Hi everybody, Kevin here. Welcome to the Claremont Classic Garage. I haven't made a video for a few days. Today I'm going to bring you up to speed on a few things we've been doing around here. It's been a little hectic around here, but you know, at least we're keeping busy. Deb has adopted the little 2N. She's going to fix it up nice and make it her own. We're not quite sure which direction we're going to go with the fixing up. There's a few ideas floating around, but whatever it is, I know she's going to knock it out of the park. I just have to teach her where the throttle is and maybe where third gear is. But hey, she's getting the hang of it. Hopefully she doesn't go right through the garage. So we're heading home now from our great big road trip. I don't know if you can see it out the back window, but we've got a 1949N on the trailer, and this one's a real sweetheart. It's just so original. It's very nice. The only thing I got to check when we get home is make sure it actually has the original engine on it. I'll scrape the numbers off and check it out, but I'll talk to you when we're home. So, you guys may remember a couple of weeks ago I made a nice little video about this old Ford 2N. We call it a mutt because it's got an 8N engine on it. We got this one and a carcass of another old 2N off a nice fellow I met. Anyway, we got this one running. It runs like a champ. And my wife, Debbie, kind of decided that she would like to take this on as a little project to fix up and kind of make her own, right? So she'd have her own little end tractor to toot around in. So that was good. I thought that was a good idea too. Then I was trolling the classified ads looking for tractor parts, end tractor parts, because what I've been looking for my 1949N is a set of these CM Hall tractor lights. These are the original headlights that were installed on 9N and 2N tractors from 1939 till about 1942, 1943 when they switched to the dual lamp tractor lamps. So I found a fella out in Brockville that was selling a 9N that said it had 12-volt headlights on it now, but it came with the original headlights. So while we went flying out there, we ended up buying the whole tractor just to get these headlights. That's the kind of things I do. Then when we got home, we started looking over this. Here it is here. It's a 1941 9N. It's got the original engine. It's pretty much untouched. The fella, he changed it to 12 volts. And these are actually 2N headlights. Or no, they say tractor light. Pardon me, they're 8N headlights that they put on when they changed it to 12 volt. And when they did that, they took off what was left of the CM Halls. Now you'll see here, I have to be very careful with this lens. I'm not even going to put it there. They're too hard to find. The CM Hall lights are a lot larger than the dual lamps. So you're doing a 40, 41, 42 tractor. You really need to have these on it. So any of you guys out there, you have any of these headlights that look like that, you let me know, and I'm coming for them. Anyway, what happened? We got looking this thing over, and it's so adorable that Deb changed her mind and decided she wants to do up this 9N instead of Muttley here. I think it's a good decision on her part. It's a really nice tractor. So one of the things that's not too easy to find is 1941, 1 year only, plastic covered 3-spoke steering wheel. So I started looking around. Well, where can we find one of these? One, I found two. Unfortunately, they were attached to tractors. So we brought this old girl home yesterday. It's sort of the right steering wheel, but a really cheap kind of version of it. The original one didn't have this texture to it. The original one was smooth. So, but at any rate, we got this thing for such a steal. We're going to fix it up and resell it. We'll grab a couple of parts off it. All the 6-volt stuff we'll keep for our restorations because we put them back to 6-volt if we can. And this other one over here, I found in a wrecking yard. And they were nice enough to sell it to me whole. Deb has decided that on her 41, she wants to go with the 32-inch wheels. This has them. The rims are perfect. The tires are still pretty nice too. This one's got a little crack in it here because this side was down. It sat with this one flat for a very long time. That's unfortunate. But I was very happy when I got home to find I put air in it and it blew up and it's holding. This is a pretty original machine too. It's got its original engine. There's another 41 steering wheel. You can see here it's smooth. It doesn't have that texture on it. And it's more of a Bakelite where that's kind of a hard nylon. So this one also, we got it, when we got it this morning, the engine was kind of stuck. So we pulled the head off and got in there with the PB blaster and mucking around. And we've got it turning now. So that's good. So I guess this one will probably end up a flipper too. And then of course over here is the other one. The 2N that came with the other 2N. It was a pair of 2Ns that came together. This one was in my video the other week. So this one will be quite a project. Getting that engine back into operable condition. But you know what? I'm not scared of it. These little Ford tractors are amazing. They're resilient. You can do a lot of stuff and they just keep coming back for more. You can rebuild them 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times, I guess, if you wanted to. So anyway, that's what we've been up to the last few days. Now, I'm going to tell you the story of how I got this one. The rest of them were pretty much straightforward, just answering ads. This one here, I was on Marketplace, and there was a fellow that collects scrap metal, and he had an ad that said, you know, wanted scrap metal, fridges, bicycles, barbecues, cars, trucks, motorcycles, whatever you got. And in the picture of his ad, he had this tractor sitting on a flatbed trailer. So I said, hey, look at that. So I messaged the guy and I said, I don't have any scrap for you, but I'd sure like to know where that tractor is. And he says, oh, I took it to the wreckers. So he told me which wreckers and I went there and, well, lo and behold, there it was. So anyhow, I went up there and struck a deal with them and they picked it up with the loader and put it on my trailer and I brought it home. Then when I got home, I messaged the scrap metal guy again and I said, hey, thanks for the tip. I got the tractor. It's at my house. Well, he messages me back. Do you want another one? So I don't know. I don't know if I do or not. I'm waiting to see what it is. I'm waiting for him to send me some pictures of it and we'll see what it is. Other good stuff on this. This has got a lot of good stuff on it. Original Stimsonite Taurus taillight, very hard to find. And these here, these are dual lamps like the ones I showed you inside there, but these are the 2N ones. And how you tell the difference, it's the exact same light, but the 8N ones will be stamped dual lamp on here. Now I kind of see these ones might be stamped. There's just so much paint on them you can't read it. I'm not sure. But the 8N ones are very plainly stamped dual lamp on the side. Whereas the 2N ones, even though they're the same light, are not stamped. This one has had an 8N generator put on it. You can see the isolated field and a voltage regulator, not a cutout box. So, I don't know, there's a few goodies. It's too bad that muffler is rotted in half because as you can see, it's an original scripted Ford one. This would be an 8N muffler, not a 9N muffler. And that's about it, I guess. It's got the little chrome bits like a 9N should have. And this work light, I'm not too sure about it. It looks like a dual lamp that somebody has put a switch in, but it's not a dual lamp. It's got this screw down here in the bezel. So I'm not sure what kind of light that is. It's mounted on the wing like it should be. I'll get that off and see if it's a cast iron one or a zinc one. The cast iron ones would be correct for these vintage machines. It's got some monkey business down here. This arm is from a larger Ford or a Massey 35 or something. That doesn't belong there. This one is the right one, but it's the... Sorry, it's not the right one. It's the correct one, but it's a left one. So we'll get that switched around and see if we've got a right one. Some kind of a... what might be a homemade drawbar. It's got very nice fenders. This, for what I paid for it, was a pretty good deal. Anyway, so that's what we're up against. The end tractors are starting to multiply around here, but there is method to my madness. And somewhere along the line we'll have 3 of them for sale for sure. And the 2 in here, we'll see what becomes of them. This one here I want to do a little bit nicer job on than I'm going to be doing on those ones. The 3 outside are basically patch them up and sell them. This one here I want to do a nice job and see if somebody will actually pay for a nicely fixed up 2N. I don't know if they will or not, but time will tell. Anyway, that's it for today. Just a kind of an update more than anything. If you like what you saw, please, by all means, down below, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, like, share, do whatever you want to do. We always love to show this stuff to you guys. And tune in next time for some more N Mania on the Claremont Classic Garage. Till then, it's Kevin checking out. So long.